Vietnam. Hello teachers, and now I will present um, the general information about the Vietnam Museum of History, or now known as the National Museum of History. The Vietnam Museum of History, along with the Vietnam Revolutionary Museum, are two museums that have been merged into the National Museum of History located in Hanoi. The Vietnam Museum of History is where artifacts are kept, reflecting the cultures and history of building and defending the country of the Vietnamese people from the early days of enlightenment to the birth of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam. The museum has an Indo-Chinese architectural style located at number 1 Trang Tien Street, Hoàn Kiếm District at Hanoi City. The museum is open to visitors all week except Mondays, and it also preserves many valuable artifacts such as Nong Sơn Drum, Bát Tràng pottery, Shaiva statues, wooden sticks in the Bac Nang Bat Thủ, and the many artifacts and many valuable items that are shown in this museum over here.
Hello everyone, I'm standing National Museum of History, and today I'm introduced you about it, and I'm standing on the first floor, and the museum was divided some exhibition in each floor, and on the first floor on the left we can see a prehistoric period in Vietnam, and behind me we can learn about the Đông Sơn culture, Tu Hùng King and Trần Dynasty, and on the second floor we have the Hồ Dynasty, Ming domination, and Lê Nguyễn Trịnh Tây Sơn dynasty, and some statue and sculpture about the Champa, and yeah, that's all. Okay, when we can learn about the first prehistoric period. Before we go to the prehistoric period, we can see the Vietnam's map, and look at this. You can see Vietnam has S shape, and my country is divided 3 areas, and north, center, and south. And in Lý Dynasty, Vietnam have quite small countries. It include from the north to Thanh Hóa and Hà Tĩnh province, and Vietnam had S shape because of historical and geography in limitation of their territorial expansion. And in the north, Vietnam, the country's border in the Đại Lý and China, it is the powerful neighbor that Vietnam didn't have to stray to invade it. And to the west, the land is mostly mountainous, and the king Lê Thánh Tông didn't choose it to expand their direction, and so we expand my country about the south, and the national and economic and however the south region offer the fertile and alluvial deposit by the Mekong Delta, so it was the idea for the agriculture and growth. As a result, Vietnam gradually and expanding south, shaping the country into the shape form we can see today. And look at this, you can see Vietnam has a long coastland and abundant resource both on the land and in the sea. And Vietnam Sea is an important part of the Pacific Ocean, and which is the most significant maritime transportation route in the world. Okay, and we can move. Okay, in a prehistoric period in Vietnam, introduced the early present of the human in Vietnam, and according to the history, people came from the Africa, and people didn't live in the house. We can today in Aztec today, and we live in the cave, and the cave in prehistory is often next to the water source because it has high floor to keep dry and avoid the wild animal. and this period saw the emergency of division of labor, and men did something heavier and the women did something lighter. And we can see a closed room, and a closed room like this for the pregnant women after giving birth or the sick people.
Okay, welcome. I'm standing here in the second floor of the Vietnam National Museum of History. Here we explore the Vietnam's feudal period. Here you can see from the Hồ Dynasty to Nguyen Dynasty, from 1400s to 19th century and early 12th century. This period is very important because it shaped the Vietnam's culture, system, government, and society. The Hồ Lê Mạc Thị Nguyễn and Nguyễn Dynasty each contributes in different way to the development of the country, from strengthening the governance to promoting education, culture, and Fusian values. During this dynasty, the emperors built strong administrations and organized officials to manage laws, taxes, and education. Confucians guide the rulers and people here, shaping the family life, social order, and government. You will also see many artifacts here, including ceramics, weapons, coins, and traditional customs, which reveal daily life, religious practices, and craftsmanship. Architectural models and temple decorations show how religion, especially Buddhism and ancestor worship, influence designs and constructions. Okay, we can see one of the most famous artifacts on this floor is Vĩnh Lăng Still, built to honor Tinh Lê Lợi, the founder of the Lê Dynasty and the nation hero who led Vietnam independence from the Ming Dynasty in the 15th century. The inscriptions on the still describe his achievement, his dedication to the country, and the respect people had for him. So you can take a look.